Welcome to our podcast. First recording is going to be a hot mess, but we're going to try to get through it. So what we're really doing is a love, family, lifestyle podcast. It's me, myself, Michelle, and my husband,
Drew.
Okay, that was really?
What?
Really?
What?
First of all, why you change your voice like that?
It's not being changed.
Okay.
Just get on with your introduction.
Okay. So, we're two strong individuals. We're married, and we have a family, and we have little to zero filter. So we don't really call it arguments. We call it passionate disagreements. So we're the De La Vera family, and you're tuned into our podcast, which we have not named yet. So
It's called the podcast.
it's not called that.
Podcast.
It's not. You can't go from the V. That don't even make no sense.
Podcast.
Stop it. Okay. So this one is just kind of just get to know us, get to know who we are, get to know who we are as a family, as individuals. So you can kind of get an idea about what to expect for the following recordings. So we're just going to give the basic rundown for people who don't know who we are. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. My name is Michelle. I am 30 years old. I am born and raised in Austin, Texas, and that's where we currently reside. Don't do that while I'm talking. Don't do that. You're so extra. You're so extra. So, you want to give us a rundown?
Yeah, what's up? My name is Drew. I'm from, I was born and raised in New York, New York. The city's so nice they had to name it twice.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm in my 40s.
Really? You're going to do that?
And I'm just doing this podcast thing here, just try it out, see what's up.
Okay. You're in your 40s. Okay. All
In
right.
my 40s.
All right. To be revealed later. All right. So, we both come from single parent homes. I was raised by my mother, and you were primarily raised by your mother. We both have just one sibling. Both have just the brothers. You're the oldest, though, and I'm the youngest. So, yeah. But our upbringings are so different because I'm from Texas.
I have half brothers.
Oh, now you claim them.
I always claim them.
You a lie. Now you claim them. Now he got more siblings.
They may not claim me, but
because you just in competition at this point. You just want to say you have more siblings. Look, for me, I've only known and met.
You got two siblings too.
I don't have two siblings. How do I have two siblings?
You got your brother Mike.
I only have one brother.
And you got Chachi.
First of all, your cat is not my sibling.
That cat's been like a brother to you.
No, he's not.
That cat's been like a damn brother to you. What's wrong with you?
No.
That's the way you gonna do him? That's the way you gonna do Chachi, man?
Look, that's your cat.
Oh, man.
That's not my cat.
That's not my cat. He's just been hanging around for like 20 years.
That's not your cat. You brought him from Washington State to Florida, now Texas. That's not your cat.
Okay, he grabbed me and said
he grabbed you. Yeah. Okay, this is what we come down to. Okay. Anywho,
I have to take the damn cat.
This is what I have to deal with on a regular basis. So, I guess to kind of explain, like, how long we've been together.
12 years.
Yeah. Almost 12 this year. Well, I guess this year is our 12th year.
11, to be exact.
Yeah, I guess this is our 12th year. Yeah. We have been married for almost 10 years. We're coming up on our 10th wedding anniversary later this year. And you want to go with the how did we meet?
What?
The how did we meet?
Oh, we can talk about how you found me.
Wow. I discovered you. Christopher Columbus, you.
You did.
So, I guess there was this, I don't know if anybody remembers, like, my yearbook. It was like this weird... Can you stop talking over me? Thank you. Don't corny on me. Nobody can hear me if you're talking over me. So we met online, very non-traditional then, is kind of a thing now. Everybody meets online now. But before, this was in 2008, I was going to college in Miami, Florida, and he was residing in Florida as well. I was actually here in Austin on summer break going into my sophomore year. So I had just finished up my freshman year and just kind of took a break and Came home to just work for the summer or whatever and go back before school started the next year. And my brother put me onto this social media gaming site, this is what it is, called My Yearbook. It does not exist anymore. It was really weird but fun. And I guess it's kind of designed for you.
Called Badu now.
What?
Badu.
How do you
Some
spell
other
that?
website bought them out.
How do you spell that?
I don't know.
Okay. Anywho, that was useless information.
I think.
That was useless information. I don't know why you said that. But,
Maybe some people want to know.
no.
What the hell is it now?
It no longer exists, My Yearbook.
It exists. It's just something different.
My Yearbook is not the same.
If you type in myyearbook.com and go somewhere else.
Can I finish?
Okay.
Okay. So, this was like a social networking, except it wasn't designed to socialize with people that you knew. It was like designed for you to interact with people that you didn't know. You play games, you earn points. It was really corny, but a lot of fun at the time. And they had this one component to the website called My Secret Valentine. And pretty much what I knew of the game was that you would receive a secret Valentine. You had like about 25 options of pictures of people's profile, and you had to guess within 5 guesses who sent this to you, and you would get points based on the guess or whatever. So I got a lot of weird ones. A lot of old white men. Made me very uncomfortable. Made me very uncomfortable. Make my ancestors uncomfortable. I didn't like it at all. And so, why are you laughing?
Your ancestors?
It made my ancestors uncomfortable. Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
Good taste.
That was that. I felt victimized with swirl. I didn't like it. And so I just didn't understand, like, why am I attracting older white men? I'm a black woman.
They gotta try.
And a young black woman at the time. I was, what, 19? Yeah. And so, I didn't.
Try.
What?
Can't blame them for trying. They gotta try.
Okay. How many times are you gonna say that one time?
Maybe one more time.
Okay. All right.
They have to try.
See, I'm gonna punch you in the face. You jump my nerves. Stop. So I didn't understand, like, what the dynamics was. Like, how do I keep getting this thing mostly the same? It wasn't all of them was an older white man, but I just thought it was weird. It was a pattern. And I was like, I don't know how I'm getting this. So let me see what it takes to play this game to send one, because, you know, this is a very specific audience that I'm getting. And so I decided to play this game, and I wanted to see how it worked. And it was very detailed. So you actually can pick the gender, sexual orientation, you can pick the ethnicity, you can pick the age range, and you can pick within a mile radius of where you live. And so I was like, okay, let me give it a try. And so I went ahead and picked, I picked, of course, male, straight male. And I did pick a Latino, Hispanic Latino, between the ages of 25 and 30, and within a 10-mile radius of my new apartment that I had in Florida. So even though I wasn't there, I knew I was going to come back before school. So I just did that, and I saw this guy, him so fine, and I can't explain it, but I had like this really, really, I don't even know if it's a gut feeling or...
That Rico Suave thing.
Oh my
gosh.
gosh.
You know what I'm saying? That Rico Suave thing going on.
Oh my
Rico
God.
Suave.
Are you done?
Oh, yeah. What?
Really?
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, he had long hair then, long curly hair, whatever. It was my... Can you stop? Stop. Stop. So, back then, that was my things, my dreamboat. I didn't really know what the feeling was, but I felt like I've never hit on a man in my life, but I'm about to. So, and then I also thought, I'm a black woman. I'm used to being the last pick for a lot of, when you date outside your race especially, black women are the least desired. So I did not expect a response. I did not expect him to ever guess that I was going to send him the secret Valentine or anything.
Oh, I guess right. Hell yeah.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, I think it was, I don't even know how long after I sent this you got it, but it was pretty quickly.
Ooh, and I got it. Yeah, I picked it right.
Oh my gosh. How many guesses? I never asked you. Because you had like 5 guesses to pick. How many guesses did you figured out it was me.
I do not remember how many guesses.
I know it was in the 5 because you got the points for it, but I just don't remember.
I got it within the first 3.
Okay. Yeah, so...
If it was even that many.
Oh, by the way, like, because I noticed he had, like, a specific type of people that hunted him down, too. Like, I had old white men, and you had,
Old white women?
Pretty much.
Well, they were young women, but they were, like, the women you would see My 1,000-pound or 600-pound life.
Stop it. That's not nice. Don't say that. I was going to say they were wide women. White, wide women. So.
They wanted some of the rico suave.
Oh, my gosh.
Can't blame them.
Oh, my gosh. Puerto Ricans are so arrogant. You can't tell them they're ugly.
No, they ain't arrogant. Just confident.
They is you. Why are you speaking about yourself in the third person? They is you.
I'm a New Yorican, all right? I'm a New Yorican.
Yeah. So, you know.
From Puerto Rico.
New York. I really didn't expect for you to respond to that at all. Because I was like, there's no way. And, you know, mind you, I had kind of found myself in this pattern. I was like, I must be a Latin lover. I really do date mostly Latin males at this time. It was my strongest attraction to people.
That white chocolate.
That's not white chocolate. Stop saying that. That's not white chocolate. That's dulce de leche. That's not white chocolate. Yes, that is not white chocolate. No. So, do you remember the message you sent to me? Because you initiated the conversation.
You saying that you wanted some of the white chocolate.
I did not say that. I would never say that.
You're like, you don't have the color, but you got all the flavors.
You say this about yourself. I did not say that. I did not say that at all. Do you remember the message you sent to me? It was really corny.
I don't remember the message.
You said something about...
It wasn't that corny because you...
No, it was corny. I just didn't care.
You replied back.
I replied back regardless of what you said because I didn't care. I don't have game like that, and so, you know. But you said something like, I thought that the most beautiful women came from New York, and I was wrong. Something like that. Something of that nature. It was really corny, but it was cute. And we started messaging from there.
I don't know if you're saying that right.
I'm not saying those exact words, but it was along those lines.
No, you just made it corny. It wasn't corny.
Yes, it was.
It wasn't corny. I don't remember exactly.
It made me laugh.
Well, that's what it was supposed to do. It was supposed to make
because
you
it was
laugh.
corny.
It wasn't a come on line or something like that.
What was it for then?
An icebreaker, just to try to make you chuckle, laugh.
Now you saying that after the fact. You was that serious.
I was not that serious.
Whatever.
Oh, please.
Whatever. Anywho. You was a lame and I liked it.
And kept looking at that picture. Like,
well, yeah, the picture helped. It really did.
Yeah, I see that Rico Suave right there.
Oh my gosh, get off yourself. So I don't know. We messaged for maybe a couple days, maybe 3 days before we got on the phone. Yeah. And then once we got on the phone, it was all day, all night for about a month. What was that like for you? Do you remember?
Just not getting a lot of sleep.
Yeah, we didn't sleep a lot. We stayed up.
Just stayed up talking
until we had to go to work the next day.
Talking more.
I think it was good though, because I think we got to know each other.
Yeah.
A little bit more intimately than without having the physical distraction, or the pressure. Mm-hmm. It was like we were just strictly on the phone, getting to know each other, getting to feel each other's personalities out, and we set very clear boundaries. Like we were not gonna call ourselves being in a relationship until we actually met in person, went on dates, see how our vibe was in person.
Right. If
it was as strong as it felt online. Yeah, so about a month exactly, I came back to Florida, getting ready to start my sophomore year, and you picked me up at the airport.
Yes, I did.
I don't think I would ever recommend that to anybody, to meet somebody at the airport that you would have never met.
This was a public place.
It's a public place, yes. But would I recommend it?
In a hotel somewhere?
No. But I'm just saying. I mean, we were secure in each other because we had conversations, whatever. Even my mother knew, like, I was going to meet you.
Hours of conversations.
Yes, hours and hours for conversations for exactly a month. And so we got to know each other and got really comfortable, and I felt safe. I didn't have any worries about, you know, you're going to harm me or anything of that nature. I just went with it. And even my mom, she knew. Like, I told her about you, and she helped me pick out my outfit, my airport outfit, and everything.
Her picture, she's like, okay.
I don't know if I did. I don't even know if I did. I really don't remember if I showed her your picture or not. I just told her about you.
She was like, does he have a father?
She didn't ask all that.
Brother?
No, she didn't. She wasn't asking about you like that. Don't do that.
Puerto Rican neighbor?
Don't do that.
Some other Latino?
No, she was with my dad. Don't do that. My mom was not single. Don't let him play you. My mom was not single. Don't do her like that. She don't even like y'all like that. It's just me. It's just me. But what was that experience like with picking me up at the airport?
I was a little nervous. You know what I'm saying? I'm nervous to finally meet you first time face to face. Because sometimes you talk with people on the phone, but you get a little awkward when you meeting face to face. You know what I'm saying? When you're in person. So you wonder if the chemistry is still going to be there that you had on the phone. But
let's be honest, because men are visual creatures. We know this, right?
Yeah,
and
okay.
online can be a little deceiving.
I was like, hell yeah, she looked just like the pictures.
That's when you saw me, though. But I'm talking about leading up to. Did you have any...
I was like, this woman better look like her pictures.
That's what you felt like?
That's what I felt like.
I better look like my pictures?
Better look like the pictures.
Oh my God. But did you think, like, did you ever say, well, what if she doesn't look exactly... like the picture was that going to change how you feel? Because those thoughts came...
I was like, if she don't look like how she does in those pictures, I'm going to go to the bathroom.
You're such a jerk.
I was never going to come back.
Because remember, you pranked me. Mind you, he pranked me quite a bit. And I'm a little slow with jokes and stuff. So he pranked me and told me he had a hunchback. And I don't know how you convinced me that, that this was real. But you managed to convince me that you really did have a hunchback. Or you had some kind of like physical handicap that I had to prepare myself for. I don't know why I believed that. I really did.
I was testing her.
You was testing me, and I really did not care at that point.
I don't know. Now you make me sound hypocritical. I'd be like, you look like your pictures. I'm saying
because you are. Because you are.
I still would have.
But that's in your nature, though. You still would have liked my personality, but a lot of people like their personalities and don't be attracted to people, so that's not...
You would have been friend zoned.
You acting real cocky now about this, like... I don't understand. But, I did have that expectation of, like, I gave you room. I gave you room to not be exactly who you looked like, because everybody puts their best foot forward online. Everybody does. So I really didn't expect you to look exactly. I gave you room to not look exactly like that because, I think that's reasonable. We always put our representative online.
I don't think it looked exactly like my picture. It wasn't.
It was still you.
It was still me.
It wasn't you like 10, 15, 20 years ago.
No, it wasn't a real recent picture, but it wasn't a real old picture either.
Yeah, but it wasn't also in an accurate picture because your hair was still the same.
Yeah, it was still the same.
You looked like the same. You still had the same style. You hadn't it wasn't like you had long hair in this picture and then came and was bald headed. So it was accurate. Yeah, I don't even remember. We did our. You stop it. What?
I call him Rico Suave, but his name, the rapper's name.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares. I don't know why you explain these things.
That's just in case someone's wondering who the hell I'm talking about.
Maybe I think everybody knows the reference.
Who, I don't know. They grew up watching Dorothy Spoiled. They don't know who the hell I'm talking about.
First of all, don't do that. What we do? We immediately went on a date. I mean, I was pleased when I met you. You definitely didn't have a hunchbox. I was super nervous. Extremely nervous. I was nervous about how I was going to be received. Mainly. Not really about you, but how I was going to be received in person. Right. So, were you nervous about that at all?
About how I was going to be received?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I was a little heavier from the picture. Put on a few pounds. Like I said, it wasn't
your picture
a real
wasn't
old picture, but it wasn't really recent either.
But you were sitting down. You were like in a certain position, sitting down, because he was really posing, y'all. I'm going to have to put this picture. He was really posing. So it really didn't, it wasn't a full, I imagine you had other pictures up, and it was pretty accurate to what you look like, so I don't understand. To me, you might have noticed it, or said you put on a few pounds, but it really didn't show. And, I don't know, for me, I was nervous about being received. Immediately. don't do that.
I have my arms open wide. Come give me a hug.
Yeah. It was funny because I think I noticed like people from my flight, like there were some people that probably like I think initially I didn't think we were maybe an odd pairing until like people were looking at us in the airport. I don't know if you noticed that.
No, I didn't notice that.
I don't. Maybe as a black woman, I always noticed like when people.
Okay. Well, what the hell is there?
Me.
Okay, fuck you. You were the only black woman in the airport. You know, you pulled in.
I didn't say I was the only black woman.
Airport in Idaho or something.
I know it was in Florida.
South
Fort Lauderdale Airport.
Well, plenty of black people.
They're gonna do it. I'm talking about our dynamic as a couple because a lot of people don't. When they look at us, they don't expect us to be together. A lot of people think we're an odd pairing. I don't
you
see
saying
it
they were
because you're a Latino man and I'm a black woman, and usually it's the other way around. Where I'm from in Texas, it's the other way around. It's always a black male with a Latino woman. You rarely ever see it the other way around. When you see a black woman in a multicultural relationship,
I don't think that's weird in Florida.
It's not weird in Florida, but where I'm from.
Not South Florida. Anyway.
Well, yeah, not South Florida. Not melting pot cities like Chicago or California or New York. Like that's different. But where I'm from is black, white, brown, and there are certain combinations between the male and the female. So I'm just not used to seeing it. And plus, you know, me being someone who desires to or had an attraction or stronger attraction towards Latino males than a black male, that was definitely a little trickier for me to maneuver because I didn't know how well I would be received.
It's tricky. Yeah, it was tricky.
No, isn't you don't stop. All right. So, yeah, we kicked it off from there, and we dated and ever since, and we've been together since 2008. So, yeah, going on 12 years now. We're not almost there. Married for almost 10. Years. Sometimes it does.
Well, sometimes.
Sometimes the days be long. Don't what? Sometimes the days be long. If the years be going by fast, but the days be long sometimes. I ain't gonna lie.
It just don't seem that long because I still have a lot of memories. You know what I'm saying? They're not faded.
You're an elephant.
They're not faded. Well,
you're an elephant.
One day they will be faded, but right now they're still fresh in my mind.
Yeah.
That's why I say it don't seem like it's that long.
That's true. So yeah, that's pretty much a sum of how we met. So describe yourself in one word.
Quirky.
Quirky?
Or yeah.
Quirky? That's what you're going with?
In one word?
Yeah, in one word.
I don't know.
Okay.
You could probably describe me in one word better than me.
I don't know.
Unpredictable. There you go.
You're unpredictable. You are. You're
That's
hot
probably
mess.
more accurate.
You're a bit much. Describing myself in one word. I feel like I'm complicated.
Yes, you are.
I'm complicated.
That's
I have a lot of things.
That should be your right.
Because I'm abrasive and I'm nice.
You MC
and I'm sweet and I'm rude. And I'm nice nasty. I'm real nice nasty. And you know what?
Nice nasty?
Nice nasty.
What the hell is nice nasty? Don't
start, and I won't be none. I'm nice up until that. I'm nice nasty. I'm real nice until you try me. And then I'm not. What? I am nice nasty.
There's no such thing as
yes, there is.
And then you get
no.
You're like the Sour Patch Kids. First they're sour, then they're sweet.
You think I'm sour first?
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Just towards you.
You need to be a spokesperson for Sour Patch.
No, that's our child. That's our child.
Well, yeah, he inherited some of that from you.
Yeah. Oh, we forgot to mention we have a baby. Did we forget? No. We didn't forget we had a child. We just forgot to mention it.
You mentioned your brother Chachi?
That's not my brother.
He's your brother.
Oh my God.
He's been like you want him front like that cat hasn't been close to you.
Physically, yes.
No, I don't want to hear about that.
Okay. Anywho. So describe me in one word other than what I already used.
Describe you in one word.
Yep.
Besides what you already used.
Mm-hmm. I said complicated.
Right. I don't know if I can come up with a better word. That almost perfectly describes you. Complicated.
Okay, well then explain why you think I'm complicated. Why does that fit? You said you look,
like this game.
you look scared. You look scared. Your light being within arm's reach of me right now.
This is a setup right here.
It's not a setup.
This is what this whole thing is. A
I'm
setup.
not gonna look.
I'm trying to get something.
There are witnesses. I'm not gonna touch you.
What the hell witnesses? There ain't no witnesses here. It was a fish. The damn cat. Hey, listen.
Explain yourself.
You complicated because it's hard to please you.
What? It's hard to please me? That's what makes it complicated?
One day, I don't know. Complicated.
I need you to explain.
What do you
use
mean?
your words. You need a dictionary?
No. This is a setup.
It's not set up. Say what you want. This is a safe space. No, we created a safe space.
She's recording it.
No, this is a safe space.
I might have to plead the fifth on this one.
Really? You scared?
You can't take no constructive criticism.
I can take it. Try me.
Right.
Try me.
Nice meal.
I just want you to explain to me why you agree so wholeheartedly that you can't even pick another word to describe me. Why am I complicated?
You're complicated because what bothers you today won't bother you tomorrow.
Lies.
Or it could bother you next week.
What does that mean? I need you to
It means you're all over the place. You're complicated. That's what it means.
but you're not giving me anything. What are you basing that off of? What are you basing this off of? I need you to explain yourself. Use your words.
I'm not explaining. I'm not getting into detail because this is a setup.
This is not a setup.
This is a
I
setup.
just don't understand what you're saying.
setup,
Nobody
man.
understands what you're saying.
God understands what I'm saying.
God
When he's saying
understands?
plead the fifth.
That's what he said.
Says,
Don't be lying
say
on him.
no more.
No, don't be lying on him. He ain't got nothing to do with this. All right, so describing you in one word,
Exactly.
annoying. You're so annoying. You're annoying. Your personality is annoying. I think your personality is meant to annoy me. Because one, you think you're funny. You're a mediocre comedian. Mediocre. You're a stereotypical New Yorker. And, like, that's already funny and a joke by itself. And, yeah. Yet I love you. I don't understand it.
I understand it.
You understand the love part. You understand how somebody loves you.
So I'm still the Rico Suave that you met from 2000.
Stop calling yourself that. That's not your name. I'm not going to call you that either. No, I'm not going to call you that either. No, I won't say you're annoying. That's not nice.
Oh, you see how she complicated?
That's not complicated.
Yes, she is.
That's not complicated.
She said it's not nice after she already said it.
I said it because I couldn't find anything better to say.
It's not nice.
It isn't nice. I'm working on myself.
You can be annoying too.
I know.
Okay then.
I'm gonna find a better word. Maybe not annoying. You're my, like, I would say masculine is a good word for you.
Hell yeah.
But it's not a compliment.
What?
It's not a compliment. Because it's a bit much sometimes. Like, it's a bit
You
much.
got with a man. That's what you get.
No, because you
I'm
like,
a manly
I call
man.
you hybrid
I'm a
machismo.
manly man.
Hybrid
I'm an alpha
machismo.
male.
Can I explain why?
Okay.
Thank you. You're masculine because at one, he's like, my name is Andres, is his legal first name, and Andrew means manly, and you won't let that go for 1 second.
Explain what that means.
Explain what?
Andres
Yes,
is
I do.
Andrew in English.
I just said that. Were you not
I
listening?
don't think you said that.
I did though.
We're gonna go back and listen.
You're not going back and listen to nothing because you don't listen to what I just said 5 seconds ago.
Okay.
That's why you just missed it.
No.
You're only listening.
No.
See?
No.
Annoying.
No.
So, and part of your masculinity is doing that. Trying to re-explain something I just explained because you don't be listening. Listen to like the first word that I say and maybe the last and then try to piece it together in between. Right? But I think it really is everything that you embody or that you pride yourself in, which is it's nothing wrong with it. It can be a bit much sometimes. It can be a bit much. You be pounding on your chest. You be thinking you're the smart. Don't do that. Don't do that. That sounded like Benya Benya from Gullah Gullah Island.
No.
It did. But I don't know. Sometimes, you pride yourself a lot, almost too much to me, in being extremely masculine. But at the same time, I respect it. And I do love that you are masculine in a lot of areas.
Yeah.
Okay. So, moving on.
What's
your biggest pet peeve with me?
Oh, here we go. Shannon.
What? No. Go ahead.
My biggest pet peeve with you is your lack of a sense of humor.
Oh, whatever.
You have the sense of humor of a fire hydrant.
No, you are not funny. You only think
This
you're
woman
funny.
has no sense of humor.
You only think you're funny when you're making fun of me.
To a certain extent.
So
She don't have a real good sense of humor.
No.
I say she's totally serious. But
no, but you only think that you're funny when you're making fun of me. Pick something else for me to laugh at. That is not me.
What are you talking about? I pick a lot of things while I'm watching, 600 Pound Life. I be cracking jokes.
That's
And
easy.
you say I'm being mean. I'm like, these people don't even hear me.
Can you stop slamming on the table? Thank you. Making everything shake.
No, but, getting serious here.
No, you're not. You're retarded. So.
Anytime I talk about 600 Pound Life, it gets me mad. Gotta hit the table.
Okay. So, your biggest pet peeve for me is my lack of sense of humor. Because I don't think you're that funny.
Too serious, yo.
I'm too serious. Okay.
You need to just lighten up. Sometimes.
How do you suggest I lighten up?
By, seeing the humor in things.
No, seeing humor in the things that you think are funny?
No, you gotta learn, just to laugh it up a little bit. Not everything's serious. Sometimes,
I laugh at plenty.
Sometimes you just gotta laugh things off.
One thing is that the way my personality is set up, I'm very no nonsense. I don't like foolishness. And sometimes you are a fool. And you be acting foolish. And you think it's funny.
Sometimes.
A lot of times. A lot of times.
No, that ain't true.
It is true. So when I don't think you're funny, because you over here being foolish, that's your idea of being funny, is to act a fool.
Sometimes when situations get real serious, you gotta try to de-escalate and just bring the humor out of the situation.
That's like super rude. Super rude and annoying. You don't do that in the middle.
Things get tense,
No.
It's time to just bust out a joke. Just laugh it up.
Okay.
Don't take my advice. You're gonna get a divorce.
Somehow we're still married though. Yeah, my biggest pet peeve about you, sir, is that. Because you think something always funny. Like, you bring up humor in the most inappropriate times.
Joke at the funeral. Go ahead.
I was going ahead.
Oh.
See how you do? You think everything's an opportunity if you be funny about something. You just want to hear yourself and laugh at yourself. You don't care if nobody else laughs with you. You think it's funny. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I know. So, you want more kids? We already have one. He's 4.
I would like another one. Yeah.
I like how you almost went plural, but then you took it back for a second.
The one we got, he worked.
That's a lot of work.
I was more excited about it before.
Don't say that out loud. This sounds so wrong.
Wow.
I think a lot of parents feel like that.
Be like after the first one, like, do I really want another one of these driving me up the damn
Our
wall?
kid is wild. Our kid is hilarious though, because he's got your face and my personality. That's why it's a bit much for you. I think that's why it's a bit much for you, because he's got my personality. He's goofy.
He got my sense of humor.
No, he's just goofy like me. He's goofy.
Yeah, goofy.
Okay, whatever.
I wish you were a little goofy sometimes.
You know what? One of us has to be serious. One of us.
Yeah.
Oh my god. What I'm talking about. I've been on the fence about it. At first I was like, one and done. I'm good. I wanted
One and done.
one and done, I'm good. I don't know. I think at most
some days
two.
when I'm dealing with him, I want to be one and done. Believe me.
Yeah. I mean, I felt extremely satisfied having one child. I got to do everything that I wanted to do with
One child.
one child.
One child.
My pregnancy was awesome. It was healthy, average. Labor was great. A lot of people like want do-overs with their labor because you never really get to choose. You don't. How your labor goes, and some people have this like, I want to do over because I didn't get to have my water birth, or I didn't get to go natural, or I had to have a C-section or something of that nature. But for me, I got to have my water birth. We had a midwife. I did it exactly how I wanted to do outside of a hospital. It was quick, and he was healthy. I had no complications, so I really didn't have any regrets about that. And then, with working nights and then being a stay-at-home mom during the day, I bonded a lot with him. So we kept him home for 3 years.
Yeah.
No daycare, no mommy day out, just me and him. And so I really got everything that I wanted out of my first child, which is why I felt more satisfied with just having one. But I always said that 2 was my max. Like, I don't want a 2. I don't want number 2. So here's another question. It's not a setup.
Was the interview for me? Good.
Yeah, we're both answering the same questions. What do we argue about the most, or our passionate disagreements?
Man, everything.
Everything? No. What do we argue about the most? What do we have, I wouldn't say that we argue, because to me, argue is a little bit deeper. We have passionate disagreements. We have tit for tat, nag.
It's probably
more that than anything else.
Tit for tat.
Yeah, we pretty much tit for tat all the time, and it's usually not that. It's not that serious. It's just whatever gets on our nerves at the moment.
We were just having a tit for tat about this barbecue sauce. I wanted to talk.
First of all, no, don't you? He's trying to make up.
Barbecue sauce. I want to talk about it.
He's trying to make up sponsors for the barbecue sauce that he bought.
I'm not trying to make a sponsor.
Yes, you are. Nobody wants to hear about your barbecue sauce.
I want to acknowledge the makers of the sauce.
You just see a sauce in front of you. You got hot sauce in front of you. You don't want to acknowledge that?
I do, actually.
No, Drew.
This is some good, Valentina.
Don't do that. Don't bleep that out.
Hot sauce.
We're not doing that.
You know what I'm saying?
What do we argue about the most, Drew? Be serious.
What do you mean? We argue about the damn the fish tank light being on.
Let's not touching my light.
The freaking cats.
What did the cat do?
What?
What about the cats?
The cats. I put water in a bowl for the cat, and the bowl's a fancy bowl that came from Goodwill. And
did not come from Goodwill, by the way.
Wherever the hell
it was Walmart.
Whatever. What I can tell you, that
it was
Goodwill
Walmart.
did not come from Saks Fifth Avenue. That much I can tell you.
We don't have no Saks Fifth Avenue.
You know what I mean? Macy's. Pick whatever fancy
but I
department store they got here in this freaking Huckleberry State.
It's whatever value I say it is, though. It was new.
Anyway, the point is, I don't know. Obviously, you have something in your head that what we argue about the most.
I'm asking you what your opinion is. I think it's just how we function in each other's space. I think that's the biggest thing that we tit for tat about is how we function in each other's space. Stuff that gets on our nerves, pet peeves. I think is probably the thing that we bring up the most is I have habits, he has habits, and they're very polar opposite of each other. And when you cohabitate with somebody for so long, things get on your nerves. And we're very blunt. We don't tend to hold these things in.
You would think being together this long, things would start to get on our nerves less and less. But
no.
Something new always pops up.
No, but if I have to tell you the same thing for 12 years, then, I'm going to keep saying it. Close my doors.
Oh, okay. Well, we argue about the most is her OCD and me dealing with it. Because that's what she has. She's in denial. She has OCD. It's like a mild OCD. I don't think severe yet. He's getting there.
You act like it's severe every time I say something, though.
It's getting bad. It's getting bad. OCD.
It's not getting bad.
She can't have the bathroom door open. The bathroom door has to be closed.
I close all the doors.
Because why? Just because. There's no logical reason. It just has to be, not because some spook is going to come through the door, or it just has to be closed. It just has to be.
I don't like open doors. Even the same thing with cabinets. You drive, look at this right now. I don't, there's a door for a reason. Close it if you're not in there.
Oh my goodness.
What? I don't like it. And then, mind you, the bathroom is directly across from like our bed, and there's a mirror, and I don't like the mirror. Cause you be seeing stuff move, and I'm trying to watch TV. It's distracting. Really, really.
You don't want to see the mirror.
Not when I'm trying to look at it.
Mirror, mirror.
You know what? Yeah, I guess it's just that. It's just cohabitation stuff, normal stuff, roommate quarrels. Can you stop? Oh Lord. Do you think that you were prepared for marriage?
What?
Yeah.
I'm already
Plot
married.
twist. Plot twist. But do you think you were ready
Oh.
when you married me?
Well, I knew I was ready. I knew I wanted to be married. We probably should.
We knew that when we dated.
A longer engagement than what we did. We kind of rushed it a little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit. It probably
We
should
got
have been at
married.
least a year or two engagement, then get married.
We got married within the year that we got engaged, and it was just a living situation thing. We didn't want to cohabitate without being married, and when we had to move in together because I wasn't working and my mama cut me off, I was in college.
I don't want her to go back home. I want her to stay with me.
Yeah, so it was either I go
back
home or, and we were already engaged at this point, mind you. But it was just a living situation thing. It was just like, well, we didn't want to cohabitate.
It was, financially, she at that time she wasn't doing really.
I was
well
a struggling college student. I met him when I was 19, and we got engaged when just before my 21st birthday, right? Yeah, just before my 21st birthday. So we were together for about a year and a half after that when we got engaged. And I was on recession, all that. My little degree that I thought I was really about to do something with was like, nope. We'd rather have work experience. I was like, oh, well, I'm a college student. I don't have like no work experience. I got internships. I got some jobs. That's it. So yeah, that kind of forced us to have to cohabitate. And we didn't want to do that without being married. So we kind of, why do you keep doing that?
Oh, the door's still open. That's why.
You get on my damn nerves. You get on my damn nerves.
Go ahead.
This is why I can't stand about
What
you.
you're saying, yeah.
Oh God. I don't even want to talk about it no more.
You were talking about we didn't want to talk about cohabitate.
Okay, yeah, I said that already. I'm done.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to cohabitate right now. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. So I'm going back to annoying you. That's the word. That's the word. You annoying. Can you stop with the barbecue sauce?
Oh, just toasting.
Stop. All right. So, what do you wish you knew about marriage before? Don't look scared. Why are you looking scared?
What I wish I knew what?
Yeah, before we got married. Like, what did you wish you knew about marriage before getting into it? Like, do you feel like there's something you wish that you had pre-gamed or had the expectation?
It's nothing I really wish that I knew. I mean, I pretty much, the only different thing about being married was, different from when we were living apart was, it was tougher when we got into fights because, when you technically your boyfriend or girlfriend, you live with each other, if you get into a big fight or whatever argument, you can just go to your house. He said, okay, I'm leaving, whatever, I'll go home. When you're married, where you gonna go?
Wait, first of all, I just asked you very clearly, what do you wish you knew about marriage before you got married?
I wish I knew.
That you couldn't leave?
No, I said I wish I would have known.
You're talking about
been more aware
of coping skills, or
right? Of coping skills. Yeah, that's
how to problem solve, I guess.
You're right.
So yeah, okay, gotcha. I get what you're saying.
That's what I wish I would have been more aware of. Was just saying. I don't think I really thought that through and prepared myself for it.
Yeah. Being annoyed to the fact where you were like, you still had to share space.
Still had to share space.
Right. When you didn't want to. I get that. I guess for me, what I wish I knew prior to marriage was that there's no such thing as not getting your heart broken in marriage. Because I think people will have this conception, this perception that you will never have your heart broken, you'll never have your feelings hurt, or that you can't be disappointed, or any of those things. They feel like you get to a certain level of disappointment, but people think that once you get married, that the person that you're married to is not capable of doing those things that you feel like are only for the dating relationships. Like, oh, you can never have your feelings hurt. You can never be heartbroken. You can never be devastated. And I don't think that's a fair thing going into marriage, to think that that person's not still a person just because they're your husband or your wife, that they don't get to be a flawed person and they don't make mistakes like that. You give them the space to do so. So for me, I feel like the first time I kind of felt really extremely disappointed, or we get in fights and you'd be like, oh, are we gonna make it? Like, I wish that somebody, or I had somebody to tell me, like, there's gonna come a point where you think that you can't get past an argument, or you feel like you doubt what you felt in the beginning as solid as you thought it would be, or any of those nature, because people think, people fight over less. People break up over less things. That's and right. So in marriage, it's an endurance game. It is an endurance game. It is the marathon of life, because staying in a relationship is much harder than leaving. It's easy to leave. I'm good with me.
That's right.
I'm absolutely good with me. But not having an example of anybody that would share that knowledge with us or share that knowledge with me, I didn't really see that a lot. We're kind of the first generation trying to do it the right way, I should say. We're trying to have a legacy family. We're trying to do things that we didn't grow up having. We both come from single parent homes, with absentee fathers, with, mothers that were just really doing it by themselves. And so we kind of wanted to give that to our family, give that to our children. Let's have a stable relationship. Let's have a marriage. Let's have kids that we plan for, kids that we want, that are desired from the moment that they are conceived or before, So, yeah, I think I would just wish somebody gave us, like, marriage advice about the real part of marriage. The real part, the rough parts, the parts that people don't tell you about. The rough parts. I think everybody tells you about the easy love parts. So, but nobody ever got past that point.
Fun and games, y'all. All fun and games.
Oh my gosh. It really isn't. Next question.
But it's good. It's good.
It can be good. It can be good. Absolutely. Who wears the pants in a relationship? Don't look at me like that.
I don't know who's supposed to. I don't know who
no, but who wears?
It should be the leader of the household should be the man, but sometimes it be two men in this house.
First of all, don't call me no man. I ain't no man.
I'm not saying that a man has to be a dictator. I'm not saying the man has to be a dictator. I'm not saying that whatever a man says goes, but he should be. There's
a divine order. I get it.
He should be taking lead.
And
he should counsel his wife on what to do.
Ooh, first of all, back, beep, beep. back, beep, beep. Back, beep, beep.
Back, beep, beep.
No, back it up, beep, beep.
Who got the keys to my Beamer?
Stop it. So, first of all, I don't think that me being a strong leader should affect you being the head of household.
I didn't say it did.
No. Because we going there, right? So, do you feel ineffective as a head of household because of how strong I am?
No.
Then why do you say that? You should be the leader. We both are the leaders.
I'm talking about in general for everybody.
No, but I asked you who wears the pants in this relationship, and we're talking about everybody's general relationship.
Oh, well, we got one leg in each pant. There's one pair of pants, and each one of us got one leg in it. That's the way it is
Why?
right now. We're hobbling around wearing the same pants. This is the way it is.
So you think that...
She's pulling to the left and I'm pulling to the...
Really? Really?
But sometimes we gotta...
I think you let me lead in a lot of ways because you don't feel like it and you ain't that good at certain things.
Well, there you go. The things that I feel you are good at, yeah, I do.
Which is a lot.
And that's why
Which is a lot.
I let you hobble in the direction you want to go to.
No, I'm not hobbling nowhere, first of all. I'm good on both my feet. I'm good on both my feet.
Yeah, when you throw me out.
I'm not really.
You can get your leg out these pants.
No, I do not do
Get
that.
out of these pants.
First of all, let's just be
And
real.
You take the pants and you hit
He's
me
a
with it.
hybrid machismo. Hybrid machismo, which means he's from New York City. First of all, manual labor ain't his thing. I'm a very organized
You say New
person.
York City?
I'm a very organized person. I'd like to plan ahead. I'm a little bit obsessive and controlling.
A little?
I'm a little.
Okay.
I'm a control freak. Planning's not your thing, though. Laying things out and organizing is not your thing. And living this life together, having a family, it requires that. It really does. And you let me do a lot of things simply because not only am I better at it, but I'm willing to do it. A lot of things that I do is probably not your idea of fun.
Sometimes it is good to plan things out ahead. Sometimes you plan things out to a point where you make it where I feel you're too worried about it. And
it's not a worry.
Like you try to plan out every single scenario that could possibly happen. Sometimes you just have to go with it and just deal with whatever comes along as it comes along.
No, I don't like that. I don't like surprises.
So sometimes.
I don't like surprises.
Because you can't predict every outcome of a situation.
No, you can't. I don't say I be trying to predict every outcome. I like to plan for things as far as I can help it. Things that make sense. Ooh, you want to play Love, Marry, Kill?
No.
No, I want to play Love, Marry, Kill.
No, last time someone told me they wanted to play Charlie Charlie. I
don't even know what Charlie Charlie is. What is that?
Oh, never mind. Man.
How old are you?
What? That wasn't that long ago.
What's Charlie Charlie?
That was like 7 years ago.
What's Charlie Charlie?
That's when they took the two pencils and they made like a Ouija board out of it and stacked
What
it
the
on top
heck?
of each other. No, man.
What's
That's the
wrong?
last time someone played a game with me.
I don't even.
Don't you be playing those games?
7 years
with
ago, I was
pencils.
with you. So
there
where were
to
you
make
playing
that pencil
pencils?
Move and I ain't nothing else in this room, man.
You a grown man 7
What?
years ago, and I was with you. So when did this happen?
Oh, it was like some of my coworkers. They were there in the freaking break room. And they
A
had
bunch
the
of men?
pencils. No,
Y'all were trying.
most of these were females.
I don't believe it.
Freaking voodoo, freaking.
Oh, we were in Florida. Don't be talking about Haitians like that. I already know.
Oh,
Don't be talking about. You said voodoo.
Look how racist you were.
I'm not being racist. I just
didn't
know you're
mention
subliminal.
anyone being,
No, shots
Haitian.
fired. Shots fired.
My God.
Shots fired.
Oh, this.
That's the only
podcast
time you
being
ever say
shot straight
voodoo.
to hell.
That's the only time you ever say
And it's gonna be
voodoo.
you. I thought I was gonna be the one to say something controversial to start.
That's not
No,
controversial.
my
I just
God.
outed you.
I didn't say nothing about anybody being
You said
Haitian.
voodoo.
And there are plenty of Latinos that do freaking Santeria and stuff like that.
Okay.
I'm
just guessing.
You can't.
I'm just guessing because I
Guess
know what
wrong.
you say. Can you stop?
That's
saying-
wrong. It wasn't even a Haitian.
Whatever.
Wasn't even raised.
Well, I'm gonna play Love, Marry, Kill because I think it's gonna be funny. Because I'm telling you who we're gonna play this with. We're gonna play it with the mother-in-law, your partner's best friend, and your partner's pet.
No, this is wrong.
Love, Marry, Kill. Who you love?
What do you mean who I love?
It's between the mother-in-law, my best friend, or partner's pet. Okay, whatever. Ignore it. Noise outside. Excuse that.
All right, so repeat that again.
Oh my goodness! Listen, just listen.
My mind is still thinking about Charlie. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Mother-in-law, wife, or partner's best friend, or your partner's pet.
Okay.
Love, marry, kill. Pick.
Love, marry, kill.
This is horrible.
I-
Who you killing first? I don't know who you gonna kill. Mother-in-law, a best friend, or a partner's pet. My pet. My cat,
Well,
Ashley.
the pet is like, peeing everywhere. I'm gonna kill the pet.
First of all, my cat don't pee everywhere.
I didn't say your cat.
So
Your
why
cat
you-
does other things.
But we're only talking about my
Your
pet.
cat be just staring
So-
at people in the middle of the night.
So you love her? You gonna marry her? Or you gonna
No.
kill her?
I'm gonna kill her.
You gonna kill my cat?
That cat be spooky.
She's not spooky.
Cat be stalking people.
You love her.
You wake up in the middle of the night and see that cat just staring at you with these freaking, with this blank look. I'm like, what's wrong with you?
You sleep with her every night.
I don't sleep with her. You think a cat just laying there staring at me? Just staring, like trying to like suck the soul out of me? Is me sleeping with a cat?
For somebody who's like had cats all their lives, now they're trying to suck souls out.
There's something weird about this cat.
So you killed the
I
cat.
have been around cats my whole life.
You're really going somewhere else with this. I don't even want to go there.
This cat.
I don't want to hear anything about
It's
it.
like from another dimension.
Where are we going?
I don't know.
Rerouting.
That cat is taking me to...
Rerouting. So you killed my cat. If I say I had to kill somebody between the mother-in-law, your best friend, or your pet, I'm a taxidermy your pet. I'm a taxidermy him. Because he gets on my nerves.
You know how morbid this woman is?
No, because your cat, like 14 years old, still ain't potty trained. He picky when he eats. And he petty.
You're picky too.
No, I get to be picky because I buy the food.
No,
So, but he's
vegan.
nah, he petty. He petty. Yeah, Chachi gotta die. Chachi gotta die. But I want to keep him. Like I want to taxidermy him because he's cute. So I want to stuff him and like put him in like a sleeping position and like keep him in a corner somewhere. So I'm gonna kill him.
This woman's so morbid, man.
Who are you marrying?
What are the choices again?
Mother-in-law and best friend. That's the only option else you have now.
Who's best friend?
Mine.
The mother-in-law's best friend?
No, stupid. Mine.
Well, who is the mother-in-law's best friend?
What are you talking about? That's not even an option.
Oh, I just want to know.
I don't know.
What?
Now you just being funny.
No.
I'm gonna be
wanna
punching
know.
your
I'm
throat.
Like, who's my mother-in-law's best friend?
I don't know who your mother's best friend is. Who cares?
I don't know either.
This is what gets me about you. You're so annoying. I asked a very clear question. Focus.
Oh, okay. What? So, who am I marrying, you said?
Yeah.
The mother-in-law?
Or wife, or my best friend.
I don't even know who your best friend is.
You're a
Who,
lie
the
and a
cat?
half. You're a lie and a half.
If I killed the cat.
You're a lie and a half. I have a best friend. Don't play with me. Don't play with me.
Man.
Mind you, I don't think I have a one person. I have several, but several.
Yeah, you have maybe, right.
Pick one.
You
Shoot.
have like maybe 2 or 3 you consider your best
Well,
friend.
then pick one. You know who that is. You don't have to say no names. Then if you don't want to say no names, just say which one you gonna kill, which one you marry, which one you gonna love. There's only 2 options that you killed my cat.
I killed your cat.
You killed my cat.
I'm gonna marry the cat.
No, you can't marry the cat. You already killed her.
I married that cat.
No.
Why not?
You can't pick the
Who
same.
tells me I can't do that?
Because you already eliminated
I
her.
married the dead cat.
That's not an option.
I will marry the dead
No,
cat. Who made the rules to this game?
What are you talking about? This is basic knowledge.
No, I ain't never played this game before.
First
Ain't
of
no
all,
basic knowledge
don't be
game.
acting brand new.
I never
You
heard
can
of this.
only 3 options. You
This
have
is a Texas game?
Oh, it's not a Texas game.
I never played this in New York.
What? I just told you the rules though, so pick the other one. You only have 2
I
options
said
left. You already killed her.
I will marry the dead cat.
No. Next.
Dig her up from the. I'm gonna put her in the pet cemetery
Pick.
from Stephen
Pick.
King, and she's gonna come back to life.
All right.
Digging in the dirt.
I don't like your
Digging
sound
in the
effects.
dirt.
I don't like them. I'm about done with you. I don't want to talk to you no more. Which one we doing?
What?
Why are you so indecisive?
Because those are bad options.
That's the point of the game. That is the point of the game. Is make believe. It's not serious. It's not gonna happen. So just pick.
All right, the best friend then. There we go.
Which one you doing with that? Marry or love?
Oh, isn't that the same?
Nope.
Don't you have to love the man?
No, one's like a Sancha, and then the other one's like your main.
Oh, you don't have to love the man. Right? You could just marry just to have a piece of a
Exactly.
trophy wife or a husband.
Exactly. And it's really sex, marry, kill, but I didn't want to say that.
Oh,
So I put love, marry, kill. It's really sex, marry, kill.
I still like the option where I put the cat in the pet cemetery and it comes back.
Drew.
In the Stephen King pet
So
cemetery.
what you gonna do with my best friend?
Oh, you put her in the pet cemetery?
No.
No.
What's wrong with you? Love or marry?
Oh, Mary.
Okay. So you gonna love my mother-in-law? Your mother-in-law?
I love everybody. I love the world.
You lucky I totally did not call it sex. Cause that's disgusting.
Well, maybe I would have came up with a different answer.
So I get to choose to
But I'm
either.
still putting somebody in the pet cemetery.
We heard you already. Can you stop? So I have option is your best friend and my mother-in-law, love or marry. This is tough.
You see, why the hell you put me through it?
This is tough. Your best friend. I'm trying to decide who I would rather be stuck with for the rest of my life. I'm marrying your best friend.
What?
I'm marrying your best friend.
Marrying my best friend.
Yes, I'm just deciding on who I want to be stuck with for the rest of my life. And I just love your mother.
Okay.
Yeah.
And who you killing?
Your cat.
Hey.
I already said that.
No,
I said I'm a taxidermy
You
hen.
don't do that. You don't kill the cat that's been like a brother to you.
It's not my brother. Stop saying that.
That's been like a brother to you.
This is a hot mess. Nobody's ever going to hear this. This is a mess. We got to learn how to talk to each other, not over each other. And you got to stay focused. Because you got a little troll in there that just be pressing buttons, be playing racquetball with your brain. Just ping pong. Just on whatever sides of the walls of your head. Yes, it's still recording. So I don't know how this gonna work. I don't even know if I want to talk to you no more for the rest of the day. What? You got something you want to say?
Yeah.
I'm about to end this thing. Yeah, what?
I still want to go to a pet cemetery just to visit.
All right, y'all. Bye.